It is time to make an Easter bunny wreath with bandanas. The supplies you'll need are 2 embroidery hoops of different sizes, 2 white bandanas, pink bandanas, a hot glue gun, and then a craft knife. So add the bandana to your embroidery hoop, and then you want to pull it taut. So just kind of work it around and pull it as tight as you can within the embroidery hoop. This is the large embroidery hoop, but we're going to repeat for both sizes. Pull out and make sure that all wrinkles are out, and then tighten the embroidery hoop. And you can actually pull more after you tighten it if needed. Flip it over, and then you're going to use your craft knife to trim away the excess bandana. Just get it started by poking it into the bandana itself, and then run it along flush with the back of the embroidery hoop to trim away all of the excess bandana. And you just want to go all the way around the embroidery hoop to remove all of the excess. Once you get all that excess off, one embroidery hoop is done, and then you'll just want to repeat with a second. Now moving on to the pink bandana. You'll want to fold it in half twice, and then roll it from the corner to the long edge into a tight roll. Now this bandana becomes the ears for your bunny. So you want to, after you roll it completely up, you want to fold it approximately in half. And then we're going to glue it to the top of the small embroidery hoop. So basically we're going to glue it where that screw is located, just to sort of cover it up. And here you're going to want to use quite a bit of hot glue and hold it in place until it cools off. Now, we want those bunny ears to stand up as much as possible. So flip it over to the back, and you can also add a small wood round to the back with a bunch of hot glue. You might have to play with these ears some to get them to stand up, but you can get them to stand up. Now we want to glue the small embroidery hoop to the large one. Just use some hot glue on the front, and I actually overlapped the small one with the large one slightly, but you can put them together however you would like. And I did this in the place where the screw is on the large embroidery hoop to cover it up. You'll also want to flip it over and use some hot glue on the back as well. So use hot glue on the front and hot glue on the back. Make sure everything's lined up and glued together. Now that your Easter bunny wreath is complete, you might want to add a face as well. So what you'll need for that is some felt circles, both in black and white, to make the eyes. Just hot glue those together. And then you'll need a large pipe cleaners. They make these pipe cleaners in extra large, fluffy size. And if you just roll it up, it actually has a wire inside so it'll hold its shape. And you can just roll it up into a circle, and that makes a perfect nose for your Easter bunny wreath. And then you can just take those face pieces and add them to the front of the wreath itself. Again, you'll want to use your hot glue gun and just glue everything into place. Once your face is glued into place, your Easter bunny wreath is complete and ready to hang on the door. You might need to fluff those ears some to get them to stand up and look actually like bunny ears and not a folded bandana. But once you get them standing up, they should stay up pretty well. Use additional hot glue if needed to keep them held into place and upright. And then just add your Easter bunny wreath to your door, and you are ready to celebrate spring.